So would you have popped your balloon? Why?
You're attractive. Just not my type.
Okay, what about him is not your type?
I don't know how to explain it.
And Mia, what made you keep your balloon?
He's my type. Physically, I like dark skin. He's tall. Favorite color is going on.
You got a little code going on,
Your
right?
favorite color?
Yeah. He's giving me daddy.
Oh, hey, we're gonna bring out the first bachelor. Hi. Hi there. All right, what's your name, age, and what do you do for work?
My name is Carlos. I'm 33, and I'm an educator. I'm a PE specialist.
Hey, yo, first impression, he's gonna do well because he's pretty tall and I mean, he's dressed fresh. He doesn't look too bad. So, the height is definitely gonna carry him. If he was short, I'd be concerned. But at this point, I'm not even concerned at all.
Okay, so it looks like nobody popped their balloon. That's a good sign. So now I'm gonna have you pop 2 balloons just based off a look. So you're gonna have the same opportunity that they had, okay?
Okay.
All right. You ready or you need some time?
I'm ready.
All right.
Y'all ready?
Yeah, sure. I'm ready.
All right, let's go. You walk me, I'll walk with you.
Let's see. I didn't even get their names. Can I get their names?
We're gonna get there.
Okay.
I promise. Okay, you got one more.
All right.
Okay. All right, so we'll go back over here.
Oh, to me.
Yes. Okay, so what's your name, your age, and what do you do for work?
My name's Yasmin. I'm 23 and I'm a bartender.
Okay. So what made you pop her balloon?
Oh, well, you are very beautiful. All of y'all are beautiful.
Oh, thanks.
Beautiful, by the way, but I just wanted somebody a little bit more older and, you know.
And you know
And I
what?
like chocolate, you know.
Okay. You like a little chocolate.
Same, don't worry.
She's chocolate. She's just a different kind of chocolate. She's just white chocolate. You know? That's all right. Yasmin, what made you keep your balloon?
I didn't know I was allowed to pop it yet. No, I'm being so serious.
So would you have popped your balloon? Why?
You're attractive. Just not my type.
Okay, what about him is not your type?
I don't know how to explain it.
Yo, I feel like she's lying, man. You had all this time to pop that goddamn balloon when you didn't. And just when he's given the chance, he comes and he pops yours. All of a sudden, you're saying you would have popped his? Quit the cap, you lying.
I'm very pecky.
Okay. All right, that's okay. That's all right.
Sorry.
We're going to move over here. Okay, what's your name, your age, and what do you do for work?
I'm Mia. I'm 29 and I'm a call center agent.
Okay, so what made you pop her balloon?
Well, I just feel like you are very beautiful, you know. But I just, you know, I want somebody a little bit more thicker or, you know,
Okay.
my Steve.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, and Mia, what made you keep your balloon?
He's my type. Physically, I like dark skin. He's tall. Favorite color is going on.
You got a little code going on,
Your
right?
favorite color?
Yeah. He's
Oh, you giving her daddy. You might be giving everybody up here daddy. Okay. You popped 2 balloons. We still have some beautiful women left. All right. So now we're going to get a little bit deeper. We're going to make it a little bit spicy. Okay. So now I'm going to ask you some questions.
Okay.
And based off your answers, we'll determine if they keep or pop their balloon. Okay.
Gotcha.
All right. Okay, so the first question I have to ask you is, what are your non-negotiables?
My non-negotiables are I hate a petty liar,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and someone that's not clean.
Not clean like they ain't coming out fresh like you, or like they ain't brushing their teeth and washing their butt.
Is that a homeless person or what? At that point, I don't think they're regular, bro. They gotta be homeless, bro. Because anybody with a home and a shower, bro, you guys should be showering and cleaning yourself up. The only people are the ones who don't got a home. Those are the ones I understand.
Well, more on the end of like clean, as in if I go to your house, it needs to be nice. You know, I don't want to see a lot of stuff everywhere because I could tell how you living by the way your house is.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So clean, you know, and your hair gotta be nice. I got 3 sisters, no brothers. So I like my women well put together, you feel me?
Okay. All right. So I have another question for you. What's something from your past relationship that you feel like you could work on?
One thing I could work on is just being more empathetic. I had to learn by just experience, you know, so I had to grow up a little bit more empathetic.
Okay. Can you give me an example?
I guess maybe when somebody is like, all right, not.
Yo, for an educator, this guy sucks at speaking, bro. Like, what? He ain't got no energy. How is he teaching these damn kids, man? How is he educating them? And how is he motivating them? Because I feel like they're falling asleep. He ain't got no energy whenever he speak. Even me, bro, I'm having a hard time staying awake because, like, bro, just don't got that energy.
When they're all like, you know, they're not being motivated, you know, they're not having that same drive, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
I could try to motivate them more, you know.
Okay.
They have the same drive as me, or, you know.
All right. So we did have one pop balloon. So we're going to walk over here.
Okay.
All right. Walk with me. Talk with me. Hi. What's your name, age, and what do you do for work?
My name is Aji Tony Iman. I'm 27 years old, and I'm Atlanta's top model. Catch me on the runway.
Okay. All right. I love that. So what made you pop your balloon based off of his answer?
I mean, I do have a lot of respect for someone who's working on their empathy, but at the end of the day, I am a woman. I'm going to be emotional. I'm going to do emotional things. I can't hold your hand to do that at the moment because I've already done the work. That's all.
Okay. How do you feel about that?
Well, I said me being more empathetic and, you know, so, I mean, that's her answer. I can only respect it.
Now, this is the moment that you've been waiting for. Do you have any questions to ask the remaining ladies with a balloon?
Yes. What is y'all professions? What do y'all do for a living?
Okay, we'll start down here and work our way up. Okay, tell me your name, age, and what do you do for work, which is his question. So, perfect.
Hi, I'm Lexi Austin. I'm 31. I am a project manager and entrepreneur.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So we're going to come over here. Tell me your name, age, and what do you do for work?
Hey, I'm Jasmine. I'm 25, and right now I'm currently a medical assistant.
Okay.
All right. Okay, tell me your name, age, and what do you do for work?
Hi, I'm Dominique. I'm 32, and I'm a physical therapist.
Okay.
Okay, name, age, and what do you do for work?
Hi, my name is Shandola. I'm 34, and I do medical billing and coding.
Okay. All right. So you got some good matches, some money makers over here.
Okay,
All right. To match you. Y'all can make money together. I like this. All right. Do you have any other questions that you want to ask them?
Okay. Let's see. Maybe how can you treat me if what's one thing you would do to make me happy? You know, how would you treat me? One thing. Like if we were in a relationship.
Okay, let's get a little deeper. You mean like if you're, like, let's say, like you're going through something, right? And obviously you want your partner to lift you up Do you mean like that or just on a regular basis?
Yeah, on
a regular basis. Like you coming home from work.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Like, what kind of question is this? How would you treat me if we were in a relationship? What the heck, man? You couldn't come up with a better question. How is she gonna treat you? What do you want her to tell you? Is she gonna be slapping you in the face and kicking your ass when you're not getting out of that couch while watching football and stuff? Like, come on, bro. Ask proper questions.
So let's I'm gonna start with you. Tell me your name and you can follow me.
How would you treat me?
Shindola, and I believe in making sure my man is fed. So, and I have a kid of my own. So, of course, I love to cook. And, you know, if you had a long day at work, I don't mind rubbing your feet. And then with a great night and a great morning to start off.
What you mean by great night and great morning? What you mean by that?
Well, I have a high sex drive. So, you know, so.
Yeah, I like that.
that answers that question.
I like that answer.
All right, we're gonna come on over here. Tell me your name and the answer to his question.
Dominique, and I believe in asking people what they need from me to feel supported. So I would ask you, what is something that you would like that I could do daily that would make you feel loved and appreciated, and do that.
I like that. Okay.
All right. Tell me your name and the answer to his question.
I'm Jasmine. So just like she said, I feel like everybody has their own love language. So me personally, I'm a communicator. So of course, like dinner will be made because I'm hungry too. But like, I want to know how your day was, because I feel like as a man, especially a Black man in society, you might carry a lot. So I just don't want them to feel underappreciated. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
So since we're here, what is your love language?
My love language is physical touch. You know, I like to be, have a high sex drive too.
All right.
You know, so.
Okay.
And I like to touch. I like to.
Acts of service.
Acts of service, definitely.
Okay. All right, we're gonna keep that one. Let's move on over here. Tell me your name and the answer to his question.
I'm Lexi, and I would say that first off, I'm going to pray for you. Number one, because that's just it.
Black men to be prayed for. Hallelujah.
But just ensuring that once you come in, you have either your shower running or a bath ran, because we have already discussed anything that's going on before he even makes it to the house. Okay. So just having that ran, give him a massage, and do what we do.
Can we switch places real quick? I'm trying to get a bath ran for me. Okay, so you still have 4 balloons unpopped.
Right.
So now I'm going to give you the opportunity to pop 3 balloons. You got to be strategic. Okay? All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, I'm going to follow you. Let's go. We walking, we talking. Okay. All right. You got 2 more.
All right.
Okay. One more.
And one more.
All right. So we'll start over here. Okay. So what made you pop her balloon?
I love your answer. I think it was.
She said the bath, the hot water, the bubbles.
And I think the first thing she said was the main important thing was
pray
the faith,
for you.
And I think that was the best answer. It's just that I feel as if I could match with somebody else.
Okay. So nothing really in particular. You just
Nothing in
okay.
particular,
All right. Cause she fine.
She real fine.
Okay.
She
all
real
right.
fine.
And you held onto your balloon.
I did.
All right. So what made you hold on to your balloon?
He's tall. He's handsome. He's very handsome. He's an educator, which I adored. I love a man that can speak.
She said she loves a man that can speak. This man can't speak for bro. I don't know. He's like, monotone. He's so quiet. It's so hard for him to get sentences out. I don't know what she's saying, but I guess when you have that height, yo, you can bypass a lot of stuff. You don't really gotta be good at a lot of stuff. Once you have the high, bro, all you gotta do is just cruise.
And that can teach me things.
Okay.
So that means that he's always open to learning something new if he's an educator.
Okay. All right. So not here, but maybe in another life. We're gonna move on over here. Okay. Yes. Okay. So what made you pop her balloon?
I think I popped her balloon because I think her answer was like a little bit similar to her answer. So it was like the follow-up answer was like, all right, I just wanted to hear your answer a little bit more, you know? So,
Okay.
you know.
All right. And you held on to your balloon too. So what
I
made
held
you...
it for him to pop.
You wanted him to pop your balloon?
Well, I mean, I didn't say that. I just was
What
being
made
helpful.
you-
I was holding it really low.
What made you hold on to your balloon this whole time for him?
I think physically, yeah. But not gonna lie, the physical touch, that's why I asked acts of service, because that's, love languages, because that is important. But I just want to hear him out first.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So in another life, that's okay. Beautiful, handsome, in another life. In another life. We're gonna move over here. What made you pop her balloon?
Well, it was nothing wrong with your answer. You know, I just feel like you say you had a son, and nothing wrong with that.
A daughter.
I mean, a daughter. Nothing wrong with that, but it was just that I would like it more if I, you know.
Do you have any kids?
No.
So if you
So-
met someone that didn't have any kids,
Yeah.
okay, so you guys can have a kid together. Like both, you want
Right.
you and her it to be your first.
Right.
Okay.
I mean, that's more what I'll go for, but if whatever works, you know. I'm not saying that I wouldn't do it, but I prefer somebody with.
Okay, that's
kids.
okay.
I never even asked that question, but that's, you know.
That's okay. We're all entitled to how we feel. That is perfectly fine. But what made you hold on to your balloon?
I found him attractive. I like that he's tall. He's not too far from my age. I'm 34. And so I wanted to hear him out. So
How tall are you? Because everyone is saying that you're tall, dark, and handsome.
I'm 6'3".
6'3". Okay. All right. All right. But you have one left that you didn't pop. So I'm going to have you step over here with me. So you didn't pop her balloon. Why didn't you pop her balloon?
I think just all of your answers were what I was looking for, and you are beautiful, you're attractive. So I bet you like that.
All right.
Yeah.
And what made you hold on to your balloon for him?
I think he's handsome, and I like the way he carries himself. He seems like he's very confident, and I do like the fact that he works with kids, so that's always a positive sign for me. And I like the answer of you recognizing where you're lacking in empathy, and that is something that you're willing to work toward versus just being like, this is how I am.
She said I can help you with that. That's what I'm just translating. I'm just gonna translate. She said I can help you with that. Don't worry about it. Okay, do you have any questions for him?
Yes. What do you feel like is the biggest lesson you learned from the last relationship you were in?
The biggest lesson I learned was when it is time to when you know it's time, you know, you gotta make sure you do what's right for you. You can't ignore the red flags.
Okay. Do we have a match between you two?
Yes.
Yes.
We got a match! Yay! Okay, you guys. Yay! All right, so we have a match. You guys can go over there. This is so... Yay! Oh, he said, I'm grabbing your hand. You're mine.
I guess, guys, that was a match. They matched for sure. I don't know. I'm a little bit surprised, but not entirely, because dude is 6'3". I mean, if we look at this, he didn't really stand out to me. I mean, he's just a regular dude. You know, sure, he looks clean and all. 6'3", he has a good profession. But let's talk about his personality. I feel like he's so quiet. He's so laid back. There is no energy, and he feels like a little bit boring. Like I feel like if he was short and he came with this type of energy, he's definitely getting popped on. He's definitely not leaving with anybody. But it's his height. His height is what's carrying him. And a lot of these women, they do like his height. One woman even called him daddy. She was feeling him like that. So, I mean, yeah, if you got the height, guy, you don't got to do much. You just got to cruise by, bro. He looked like he just didn't sleep, or maybe he's just tired or or maybe he smoked joint. I don't know what it is. I don't know what's up with him, but like it's so hard to follow through whenever he's talking, even the way he's describing things. It's hard to imagine he's an educator. It's like, bro, who's listening in your class? I feel like everybody gotta be sleeping in your class. Like, he's just so boring. Not even gonna lie, he's just so boring. But yeah, all these women are into him too, and I feel like it's because of height. You know, he got the height, he has a profession. Of course, then the woman can just overlook that little part of his personality. But I don't know, guys. Let me know down in the comments what y'all thought about this. Are you guys even shocked that he picked this woman or what? Anyways, like the video, subscribe, and I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one. Peace.